I'm Okonjo Christopher, a human rights activist in the area of the education and health of the child in all its ramifications. I'm also an advocate, advocating for a better Nigeria of my dreams because I still believe that Nigeria has a place in that which God is doing on the surface of the earth. I'm not minding what I'm saying right now. So we have been working on a project. It actually is a documentary looking at the education and health level of the child coupled with the present economic meltdown that Nigeria is facing right now. So this has enabled me to be going to schools, going to primary schools, going to secondary schools, just to sample the opinion of people telling us about the standard of education and the health level of education of our children in this country. So I'm privileged to be here with one of our CEO of a orphanage home. Actually, it's for the less privileged. I'm fortunate to meet this caregiver, and I came here to sample her opinion. But before going much further, I would like her to tell us more about who she is and what she stands for. Madam, you're welcome.
Thank you very much. My name is Mrs. Nifemi Hajile. I'm a psychologist and a certified autism specialist. I work with children with disabilities. We have an orphanage for children with disabilities, for those who are orphans and abandoned. And we also have a school for children with disabilities. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome, ma.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. And I don't know, tell us more about this orphanage. Because I think I've come to your home once. I learned from where you started from. I don't know, is it Lagos or Ibadan? I'm not too sure, but something like that I've heard. Can you tell us more where it started from?
Okay, the orphanage was founded by my mom.
Okay,
my
that's
mom is
good.
the president of the orphanage. She founded the home in 2010.
Okay.
And we decided to have a branch of the orphanage 2017.
Yeah.
However, I've been working with children with special needs, that is the therapeutic aspect of handling children with disabilities. I've been working with them for a while before we started officially in Abuja 2017. And we've been running the home with home therapy. We go to the homes of children with disabilities to work with them, and while some children are brought to us, and we thank God for how far He has brought us. We used to be at Biaji Road before we moved to Nepa Road, running the school and the home in the same building, and it got a time the space could no longer accommodate us, so we had to get the space for the school. So here is the school, the academic part of JKS home.
Oh, that's good. So the school is growing actually. You are actually growing. I just want to know, your mother started this orphanage.
Yes.
What was the passion? What led her to start an orphanage?
Well, it's more of a calling.
Okay, that's good.
For her and for me, because when she started, I was already in school studying psychology, and I didn't know where God was actually taking us to until when I was in year 3, and as she's a pastor, and she decided she had a call to take care of children with disabilities who don't have anyone to cater for them. And you know, when God calls you and you refuse, so many things started going on. Armed robbers will come pack everything in our office, in our shop, and all that, until she answered the call. So I was very supportive, and after my school, my NYSC, I was posted to Ministry of Women Affairs, Child Welfare Department. And after that, the first job I got was an NGO in Abuja here to work with children with disabilities. And I believe God intentionally brought me to Abuja. God brought me to that organization to learn the best ways to work with the children. As much as I had the call, I needed to learn how to really work with them. And that was where I started from before we decided to have our own here in Abuja.
Sorry, where is mommy now?
She's in Ibadan, and she's still running the home in Ibadan.
Okay, that's good. So right now, let's go back to business, what we are talking about. Like I said, I'm just going around schools to sample the opinions of caregivers, principals, headmasters, just to know the level of education and health of our children, because that's our concern in this NGO. So I just want to personally ask you, what can you tell us? How can you come in now? Will you say the educational level of Nigeria right now is deteriorating or is moving? I mean, is growing with the economic meltdown that we find ourselves right now?
Okay, well, it's a two-way thing. I cannot categorically say that it's deteriorating, because we have some people who have education has actually advanced, while some people have lost value for education. we are in a situation where people who did not go to school are making so much money, and people who are struggling to go to school, they don't get jobs. Although I tell people that if there are no jobs, you can try to create one. You can learn something. God has blessed us with so many gifts and
Yeah.
talents. You can improve on yourself though. But there's a general belief that, oh, most people go to school, they don't get jobs. You see someone who studied a particular course doing a job that is not related at all to what they studied in school. And that's why these days you see young boys, they don't want to go to school. You see children as young as 12, 13, they've already started Yahoo. You see small girls too, they've started prostitution, and most of these children have their parents around. Some of them even give their parents money from whatever they get from what they are doing. So in that aspect, I would say that education has they've